Hey guys, welcome to my page Black Lens, and I'm glad you guys chose this video to watch it. If you're watching it, I'm sure you're either interested in the military or just like a general knowledge about the military, and I'm here to answer those exact questions that you might have. Today we'll be talking about shaving waivers. So I know some people have asked me a couple of times that, hey, how are you able to keep a beard while you're in the service? Because I learned that in the military you can't have no form of you can't have like no form of facial hair or anything. And I'm like, yes, that is very true. Whatever you're saying is very true. But we have things called waivers. So for black men in particular that I know of, usually when they shave, they get this razor bumps all over the place, and then that results in soreness, redness, and just very some very nastiness going on down here. So when you experience that, and it's not just black men, I use black men because mostly it is associated with black men having those ingrown hairs that causes those things. But I've seen a few white folks with those same reactions too. So if you experience that, what you can do is that you can go to a medical professional. Okay, so on base, you can go to the base clinic, and I'll suggest you go to the base clinic and that you don't go to a hospital off base because then uh, I think there's a referral. It's just a whole long process. Just go to the clinic on base. Let them know that look, anytime that you shave, you do get razor bumps, and they'll give you a medication for it. Cause most people just want to keep a beard, so will show up there that oh, anytime I shave, I have razor bumps or whatever. Meanwhile, it is not true. So they'll give you medication to treat it first. If they give you the medication, it can take up to 30 days, sometimes up to 60 days, just to make sure that oh, even with the medication, you're still having those severities, and you have to come for regular checks for them to see the medication and how much you've used it and what the improvements are. And the doctors are pretty good at telling whether you've used it or you've just been not using it at all. And after a while, if they realize that, okay, this thing is just not going to work, they give you a sheet that you can usually first it used to be a sheet that you print like a little chip card like the size of a credit card that you can just laminate and keep in your wallet everywhere you go, like an extra card, just keep it in there so that anytime you have a beard, any senior officer sees you, a supervisor sees you, anything, they're like, oh, what shows that you're authorized to have a beard? You whip it out real quick, show it to them, signed by a medical professional saying that okay, I can keep this beard. Okay, because if you don't have it and you keep your beard, you are out of regs. It's very easy to get in trouble with that. So like I said before, it used to be the size of a credit card. Now they changed it. It's like a whole sheet. You go into your IMR. I don't want to be too technical for those who are not in the service, and I don't want to confuse them with any technicalities, but there's an Air Force portal where you go, you can check your medical evaluations and everything, and in there you'll be able to see this sheet that has been signed by a medical professional. So you take it, fold it the same way in the size of a credit card, put it in your pocket, and anytime you're on base and someone asks you, or anytime that you're in uniform and someone asks you, hey, what shows that you can keep this facial hair? Boom, you whip it out, and then there is peace. Everyone goes their way. Now, you can't just get away with it by keeping facial hair and not going to the hospital. It's not going to work because there is this thing called an AFI. An AFI is basically a set of instructions that all Air Force personnel fall under. So it tells us what to do, how to do it, who to go to, where to go. All the information that I'm giving you today in today's video you can find it in the AFI. And I believe the AFI for dress and appearances. And in the it will state when you go under grooming and right under dress and appearance and grooming, and then you come down to standards, beard standards, you'll find that it says that what, like, people that suffer what I just told you in the beginning of this video are authorized to get this chit card thing and keep on themselves always, so that what, in the event that you need to explain why you have a facial hair, you show it, or it's either that or you're out of regs. There is no fine line in between. So and it states that you can keep your beard to about a quarter inch. You can take a standard size ruler, look at a quarter inch, and just know how long you can keep the hair for. I know some places it says 1/8. It all just depends on how bad you are breaking up. Like how bad the whole thing is. That would determine how long or short you can keep your beard. So that has been it for shaving waivers. So all the people that had questions about, oh, how is it that you're in the military and you can keep your beard, I hope I've been able to answer your questions. And if you have any further questions, please go ahead and either list them in the comment section below. You can shoot me an email. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And subscribe to this page to keep up with anything military associated. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.